Dear learners, welcome to Effortless Accounts Academy. This video relates to Net Set Commerce Multiple Choice Questions, Unit 1 Business Environment and International Business Part 5. The responsibility of the organization to the workers includes the payment of fair wages, 2. Arrangement of proper training and education of workers, 3. The installation of an efficient grievance handling system, 4. Welfare of family members, 5. The provision of the best possible working conditions. The correct combination is except welfare of family members, all other factors given are the responsibility of the organization to the workers. Match the items of List 1 with List 2. Industries Development Regulation Act matched with 1951. The main goal of IDRA is to control and direct the growth of the industries. Its main aim is to promote fair resource distribution, avoid economic power concentration, and controlled industrial expansion. Import and Export Control Act matched with 1947. This act gave the government the power to issue orders to restrict, prohibit, or control imports and exports of certain goods. The Foreign Trade Development and Regulation Act 1992 repealed the Imports and Exports Control Act of 1947. Foreign Exchange Management Act matched with 1999. That FEMA 1999 regulates foreign exchange transactions, investments, and cross-border payments between India and the rest of the world. Factories Act matched with 1948. This act mandates the payment of minimum wages to the workers by prescribing a fixed pay rate. Which among the following is not a correct sequential combination? Option A, macro environment, economic environment, national income, pattern of income distribution. B, business environment, internal environment, business ethics, payment of fair wages. C, business environment, external environment, macro environment, suppliers. D, macro environment, external environment, customers, prospects of business development. Answer A, macro environment, economic environment, national income, pattern of income distribution. So this is not a correct sequential combination. Which among the following is not a correct combination? Option A, Industrial Policy 1948, B, Industrial Policy Statement 1977, C, Industrial Policy Statement 1980, D, Industrial Policy Statement 1991. Answer D, Industrial Policy Statement 1991. Industrial Policy 1948, it declared India to have a mixed economy. The policy divided the industries into 4 categories: strategic, basic, important, and other industries. Industrial Policy Statement 1977, so it was a landmark policy document in India that focused on promoting small and medium-sized enterprises and reducing the concentration of wealth. Industrial Policy Statement 1980, it addressed the need for promoting competition in the domestic market, modernization, selective liberalization, and technological upgradation. New Industrial Policy 1991, the policy aimed to liberalize the economy and industrial sector and to increase foreign investment. 2 statements are provided and you need to determine the correct course based on them. Statement 1. The industrial policy of the Government of India is aimed at increasing the tempo of industrial development. Statement 2. After the new industrial policy 1991, the balance of trade for India has always been positive. Quotes. Option A. Statement 1 is correct but 2 is incorrect. Option B. Statement 2 is correct but 1 is incorrect. Option C. Both statements 1 and 2 are correct. Option D. Both statements 1 and 2 are incorrect. Answer. Option A. Statement 1 is correct but 2 is incorrect. Balance of trade. It is the difference between the value of a country's exports and imports over a period of time. A country has a trade surplus when its export exceeds its imports and a trade deficit when its import exceeds its exports. For the following statements of assertion, and reasoning indicate the correct code from the alternatives given. Assertion: liberalization means corporatization of departmental undertakings and public undertakings. Reasoning: freedom to public sector undertakings to access the capital market. Codes: option 1, both A and R are true, but and R is correct explanation of A. 2, both A and R are true, but R is not a correct explanation of A. 3, A is true but R is false. 4, A is false but R is true. Answer: option 1, both A and R are true and R is correct explanation of A. Match the items of list 1 with list 2 and indicate the correct code. Fiscal policy matched with fiscal federalism. It refers to the use of government spending and tax policies to influence economic conditions. Technology policy matched with mitigation of national hazards. It concerns with the adoption and use of techniques, innovation and diffusion of techniques. Macroeconomic policy matched with balance of payment. The goal of macroeconomic policy is to create a stable economic environment that supports sustainable growth. Monetary policy matched with inflation. It is a set of actions to control a nation's overall money supply and achieve economic growth. Which of the following factor is not directly responsible for slowing down the growth of infrastructure? Option 1, high level of perceived political risk, high level of sunk cost, high probability of time and cost overrun, introduction of competition in all sectors. Correct answer: option 4, introduction of competition in all sectors. It is high level of perceived political risk, high level of sunk cost and high probability of time and cost to overrun are directly responsible for slowing down the growth of infrastructure. But the introduction of competition in all sectors, it is not directly responsible for slowing down the growth of infrastructure. It indirectly responsible for slowing down the growth of infrastructure. Out of the following, which is not a major component of gross domestic product? Option 1, personal consumption expenditure. 2, gross private domestic investment. 3, net personal income. 4, net exports. Answer: option 3, net personal income. Which of the following is not a form of consumer dispute redressal system? Option 1, local forum. 2, district forum. 3, state forum or state commission. 4, national commission. Correct answer: option 1, local forum. Assertion reasoning is given based on which you have to identify the correct answer. Assertion: industrialization is the sine qua non of economic progress. Reasoning: government is committed to rapid and balanced industrialization of the country with a view to benefiting common man. Option 1, both A and R are true and R is correct explanation of A. 2, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. 3, A is true but R is false. Option 4, A is false but R is true. Correct answer: option 1, both A and R are true and R is correct explanation of A. Match the items in column 1 to the items in column 2. Fiscal deficit is matched with economic growth. Fiscal deficit refers to the amount by which a government spending exceeds its revenue in a given fiscal year. SEBI is matched with market securities. SEBI, it is a statutory body and a market regulator which controls the securities market in India. RBI matched with monetary policy. RBI, it regulates the issue of banknotes and keeping of reserves with a view to securing monetary stability in India. National income matched with government expenditure. It depicts the value of goods and services which are produced by an economy. Withdrawal of government from a sector partially or fully is known as option 1, modernization, liberalization, privatization and globalization. Answer: option 3, privatization. In case if the amount claimed by the consumer is rupees 89 lakhs, then which of the following will handle the case? Option 1, District Consumer Redressal Forum. 2. State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. 3. National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. 4. Supreme Court of India. Answer option 1. District Consumer Redressal Forum. The Consumer Protection Act of 2019 has different limits for different types of consumer forums. District Forum. It entertains complaints for goods or services with a value of up to Rs 1 crore. State Commission. It entertains complaints for goods or services with a value of more than Rs 1 crore but less than Rs 10 crores. National Commission. It entertains complaints for goods or services with a value of more than Rs 10 crores. India relaxed quantitative restrictions on imports of 1,429 items in 2000 and 2001 as per the commitment to which of the following? Option 1 GATT, 2 SAFTA, 3 NAM, 4 WTO. Answer 4 WTO. India relaxed quantitative restrictions on imports of 1,429 items in 2000 and 2001 as per the commitment to WTO. GATT, legal agreement between countries that aim to reduce and eliminate trade barriers such as tariffs and quotas. SAFTA, South Asian Free Trade Area. It promotes and enhances economic cooperation in South Asian region. NAM, Non-Aligned Movement. Its aim is to encourage friendly relations among countries. WTO, it is an international organization that aim is to promote free trade and reduce tariffs among its member countries.